Grand Rising. We just are, man, another beautiful sunny day. February. Last week we had ice on the ground. This week is 70 degrees. So I'll take it, y'all. Grand Rising. Been with Spirit for about an hour and a half now. Manifesting. Just more so, my manifestations be gratitude, you know what I'm saying? I don't just be big and in action, I just be grateful for what I am and grateful for the protection of my life, for the provisions in my life. So, it led me to a topic for this morning's Grand Rising reading. Been listening to Rihanna. She say, when it's right, it's amazing. But when it's wrong, you gotta let it go. So I say what is a message rather to guide us to who we might be if we let go of who we are. So that's the tone of this message this morning. For our Grand Risings coming out the Soulflower. Plant Spirit Oracle deck. We want a message that's going to guide us to who we might be if we let go of who we are. So we got a card that jumped out. I'm going to take it. Responsibilities, the self-heal card. Who we might be if we take the responsibility to self-heal. Wow. True healing is a journey that engages the whole of your being in a spiraling process of deeper and deeper levels of understanding and self-awareness. Self-heal addresses the special connection between your soul and your body and encourages you to take responsibility for your own journey. So we ask Spirit for a message to guide us to who we might be if we let go of who we are. And it's a self-healing process that's solely your responsibility in order to be your I am. In order to be who you really are, who you're really supposed to be. You got to self-heal. You got to take care of that. So gratitude for that message, Spirit. And, it came out before I could even give y'all the introduction. So we want to give gratitude for that message, and we're going to get another one. Self-healing. True healing is a journey that engages the whole of your being. And then you see these levels. You see the levels there? See, it's layers. When you get into self-healing, it's layers. So the more you get, the more deeper. It may not be so pretty, but it's your responsibility to face those things. Face them. Respond to it. And take responsibility and healing from it. And, you know, responsibility is intentional. It's the same thing. Okay? Spirit, give us another message from the Spirit Oracle Soulflower. It's a real calmness. It's a stillness. Follow suit to the stillness in the atmosphere right now. You have more clarity because you can hear. It's not noisy. We got the mugwort bottom of the deck. Integration. Integration. So if you're following the instructions of this self-heal card, which wants you to go into a spiraling process of deeper and deeper levels of understanding. See, we got levels on this card. So in order to have a level of understanding between your soul and your body, the mugwort couldn't be a better plant to do it. To integrate the distance between your physical being, your reality, and your spiritual world. That's what the mugwort card is about. It's to help you through this self-healing process. There's a rhythm and balance to all life, a dance between physical reality and the spiritual world. Mugwort opens and expands your consciousness to embrace all that you are, light and dark, body and spirit, helping you to integrate all aspects of your multidimensional consciousness into your everyday practical life. So this is part of your responsibility in self-healing. You've got to integrate your journey with the physical and the spiritual. See, your journey, you got a healing journey, you've got this journey on life, and you've got to address the connection. This responsibility says self-heal addresses the special connection between your soul and your body and encourages you to take responsibility for your own personal journey. Okay? So then we got the integration. That's part of your journey. You've got to integrate within. That's your spirit self. You got to go within and explore these levels. And then look at them from a spiritual stance. You know, look at it from a spiritual standpoint. That's when you start get an understanding of it from a deeper level within, and you can look at things from a spiritual aspect. It's a little more peaceful in my experience. You understand? So self-heal addresses the special connection between your soul and your body and encourages you to take responsibility for your own journey. So integrate. Mugwort is the plant that's asking us, giving us a message of integration to all of life. We want balance in all areas of your life, especially if you've in any kind of a awakening aspects of your journey. Go ahead, go deeper, go ahead and heal. Listen to what your spirit is telling you. Listen to what your intuition tells you. Stop ignoring it. Okay, it's your responsibility to self-heal. It's your responsibility to release the baggage, to unfold these layers, to go in, to go deep. It's a response, and it has to be done intentionally. You can't just talk about it, hear this message, and then, put it away. No, do the work. Faith without work is dead. You have to do the integration. It has to be done. That's your responsibility. It has to be done. There is a rhythm and balance to all of life, a dance between physical reality and the spiritual world. Mugwort opens and expands your consciousness to embrace all that you are. And that's the tone of this reading. We ask for a message to guide us to who we might be if we let go of who we are. And then it says mugwort opens and expands your consciousness to embrace all that you are, light and dark, body and spirit, helping you to integrate all aspects of your multidimensional consciousness into your everyday practical life. So that's a great message. We get gratitude for the mugwort being here this morning. Okay, so we took the inspiration card, fell out. And it's the iris. Iris encourages you to cultivate the beauty within. Cultivate it. Go in, address it. Whatever those layers of self-healing, wherever the trauma is, wherever the hurt is, wherever the pain is, wherever the bad memories, outdated, old things that no longer serve where you're going, those layers of that we're healing, all that stuff that don't even, where you way up here. So does it even make sense to be worried about, to be still holding stuff that's way down here? Rooted. That's where your root chakra is. If you look at this in relation to your spine and to your torso, with this being your crown, those are layers. Take responsibility and go within and self-heal. Let's read this inspiration card. it says her deeply restorative energy helps revitalize your connection to divine guidance, helping you to discover your true passions and allowing inspiration and creativity to flow. So in order to be who we are, we have to be inspired. We have to have creativity. There has to be a flow of creativity. And this iris plant is a guide this morning, asking you to be inspired, to get into it. Okay? So know that the inspiration has to come from within. That's why the first card that came out was self-healing is a responsibility. So that you can have your creativity flow freely. It's nothing going to, until these layers are aired out. You gotta air them out. Until they're aired out, they're blocks. You understand? They're blocks. So go within and integrate. Integrate. Go in and understand. Understand it all. That's what the integration is for. For you to understand these layers. Understand why they happen. Get the lesson out of them. Understand. And that's going to bring the self-healing. Okay? And then we got to be an inspiration. We got to be inspired. We have to inspire ourselves. Because only you know, only you can get to the deep-rooted passions that you have to be who you are. You have to go in for the connection, to integrate the divine guidance. See, once you go in and you're going in and these levels are here, you are integrating all aspects of your multidimensional consciousness into your everyday practical life. So as the integration is coming, be inspired. Go within, go deep in the inspiration that you find for what you want, for who you are. Drive it from there. Own it from there. And allow the creativity to flow, because it will. Okay? So that's beautiful. That's the Soulflower portion of our Grand Rising reading this morning. We got a responsibility to self-heal and to integrate our spiritual into our physical reality so that we can, I call it manuscript. So that you can put the manuscript in there. They teach you to go to school and write with manuscript. So if you break that manuscript down, you are manning your script. You got to man it. It's your responsibility to become who you might be. That's the I am. Become who you might be. So we're going to grab some of these high vibe, raise the vibration. Get some messages. Give us a message on. We're going to keep it the same time. Letting it go. Inspirations on letting it go so that we can become who we might be. Absolutely. We are inspired. Going within, healing. And integrate the spiritual aspect of it. Spiritual aspect, the positive part of it should say, all things happen for my good. You understand? So, as you're going in and you're peeling back these levels, you're going to remember that it wasn't happening to you. It was happening for you. You understand? You wasn't going through it. You were growing through it. So, take that with you as you go within, you know, so that you can remain positive. And then we had this essential oil of today, the freesia. And it represents, you know, like purifying, you know. Maybe you're going to get some of that essential oils. Get in touch with me because I got some that's in a beautiful way. And I'm going to share with y'all later. But get into your oils, because they can help you make it intentional. Intentional healing, self-heal, and integrating. Start there so that you can go into, you're still going into new beginnings. But some people are stagnated because they haven't did the self-healing, they're taking care of their responsibility to self-heal. So there's stagnation there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take the bottom of the deck here, and it just says to raise your vibration. It's a mantra that calls me to light up. Raising your vibration will get you to who you are, because you gotta think about it. The higher self is on the higher vibration. So the higher you vibrate, the higher you meet yourself up there. The higher you become who you are. You know what I'm saying? You become higher and higher in frequency. You understand? So we are becoming who we are. That's the tone, and that's the number one thing. You know what I mean? Raise your vibration. Like, when kids say no cap, raise your vibration. You have to. All those limiting beliefs, all these layers that are within that may that's telling you in your mind that you can't, what you can't be, the limitations you put on yourself. Talking about self-limitations. It's your responsibility to go in and heal the things that have caused those. Raise your vibration. The car moving. It's dancing. It's got vibes on it. I'm telling y'all. It's really alive. Okay. We're going to take another high vibe card. And then we're going to get a message from the ancestors. Letting go. Give us a message on letting go or something. Give us some high frequency, high vibe encouragement. Letting go. Talk to them. Take the bottom on there. Living with purpose brings prosperity. This was in the Grand Rising yesterday. Living with purpose. So becoming who you are is your purpose. So to self-heal is a great responsibility, and it's worth it because it brings prosperity. And so this is just the beginning of the journey. And you got to remember that that's exactly what it is when you're living. Living is a journey. So there are times when we've got to reflect and go in and figure out the purpose. You understand? Figure out the purpose in those layers. Once you get to the purpose of those layers, there's healing there. And the healing is going to bring purpose and prosperity. Okay? Integrate this spirit side so that you can be